Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. Good to be here. I am SeiferKatt, and as the name of the stream suggests, nothing is broken. Do not panic. Things are broken. Panic. So we're gonna go fix those things, and then we'll go back to making fiberglass, or at least working towards it. In any case, so the first thing we're gonna fix is the trains are jammed. Are the trains jammed? Being in the Seif waiting room with Dave? Yeah, I know, that's the Saturday tradition, isn't it? You gotta be in there, seeing what's going on the music channel. Um, what's going on here, guys? Why are you all jammed? What seems to be the problem, fellas? Well, the real problem is I keep crashing into things, but that's nothing new. Okay, so you are trying to get this way. DJ plays music you haven't heard in years. Oh, that's cool. And we'll put that there as well. Okay, I think that should sort it out. So if we make this train go forwards, there's just the tiniest little bit. That should hopefully fix up everything. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Destination full. Okay. I think the train got confused. That's okay, it'll fix itself out in a moment. And that should have... Yep, the trains are now loose to do their dark work. Which is good. That's what I like to see. Next problem. So we knew this would be coming, and I don't know why I didn't fix it when I knew this problem was coming. Oh, the night vision is now on. Okay, so the next problem is the hydrogen down here is kind of balked. Also, we'd like a radar down here as well, because we don't actually have one down here. So we'll just pop one of those down there. Good. So the problem is hydrogen's full, and that jams up everything else. 30 seconds to fix trains. You got to remember, this wasn't your usual fixing of trains incident. This is one that I scouted out in advance, so I already knew how to fix it. This was prefixed. I just needed to get it done. I'm gonna prefix it with this. Okay. This one goes like that. It goes like that. And we connect it like that. But, like all of these things, we need to consider the fact that sometimes we might have too much gas. This is a problem I have in my regular life as well. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go, if it is greater than 28,000, we can off-gas it. There we go. So that way, this doesn't jam up. And we should make my BPAs and just everything else. We're not really going to make a lot of the calcium chloride. No. Calcium chloride? Calcium chloride solution. But that's okay, because we don't really have any hydrochloric acid in there anyway. So that will be fixed up very soon, I hope. Right now, it's trying to make a lot of caustic solution, and that's just being a little bit of a problem. But yeah, I always like to do a little bit of scouting if I get the chance for Factorio and Crusader Kings, just so that way I have an idea of what I'm doing and I don't waste people's time when I'm actually playing the game. I'm sure people wouldn't see it that way. People will be like, oh, he's just playing the game. But I'm like, if I can make some real quick progress on stream, at least at the start, then that's good. That's good times. And then we get into like the real nitty-gritty stuff where I have no idea what I'm doing about now. Yeah, we need more yield modules. We know that. In fact, more yield modules might be good for... Nah, we're fine, we're fine. What else do we need while we're here? We need to pick up some logistics stuff. So let's grab that now. We're needing some belts. Yeah, some belts is probably a good idea. We don't have any because we don't have any lubricant. Yeah, lubricant could be a problem very soon. It's becoming a bigger problem the more we work, actually. So hopefully that'll be sorted out very soon. But we'll see. Do I need more of these? I do actually kind of need more of those. And we should have some inserters that we can change out. If I can remember where they are. I actually can't remember where those are. That's interesting. Where are my inserters at? If I walk around in circles, I'll find them eventually. I know that. There they are. See, I was right. I know what I'm doing. He says as if he does. But everyone knows the truth. He has no idea what he's doing. But that's okay. Now we are going to be doing some more fluid work today, so we're going to need more of those. And we'll probably need to look at lubricant and see if we can speed that up at least a little bit. Because that's going to be an issue very soon if we don't find a way to fix that. The lubricant is up here. It is manufacturing as quickly as it can. The lubricant is coming in constantly. I think the problem is that the lubricant is going into these tanks. As a plus note, the lubricant has almost filled up those tanks. 500 lubricant per minute is simply not enough. So I wonder if we can maybe speed this up just a little bit with just putting some of these. Go to 600 per minute. It's not really much better, but it's what we have available to us. What if I did that? That'd give me a little bit more room to maybe put another one down. Yes. $660 per minute. It's really not great, but it's what we've got. We may need to improve our lubricant production in the near future, but for now it will have to do. Okay. So ECH should be being produced. Yeah, ECH is being produced a little bit slowly. The problem appears to be chlorine. Interesting. May need to speed that up in the near future as well then. Right, we're not really using sodium right now, which is another problem. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. The trick is today, what we really want to create is a lot of fiberglass. We need some fiberglass in our factory's diet. So we'll see what we can do about that. So really what we need is hard glass. Because we've made the... what is it? ECH? No. Epoxy? Yes, I remember it's epoxy because I kept saying epoxy on all your house and then giggling like it was a good joke. It was never a good joke. But, you know, what you get here. I really don't know where this stuff's going though. Going this way, it's going down here. Right, so we've got about 10,000 epoxy. Fiber is important. Yeah, it absolutely is. It's for a very clean, well-moving factory. You need some fiber. You know? You don't want to get things stuck in your factory because you don't have enough fiber glass. Oh, not going to be run over by a train today. Thank you very much. Maybe, we'll see. But what I do need is actually more train tracks. Clunk. Train tracks kept over here because I've got a great plan of where we're going to make hard glass. The plan is Using anything coming down here is going to be a nightmare, so we're not going to. What we're going to do is this part here, we're going to branch this up and around, probably even connect it into here eventually. But for now, we're going to put a run through up here. And you know what? Actually, let's grab more rails. Let's just get it. Let's be serious about it. Let's stop kidding around, people. We've got work to do. We don't have time for jokes. We have time for some jokes, actually. Not a lot of time for jokes, though. Keep your joking to a minimum. No more than 3 jokes per minute. That might be too many jokes, actually. Well, sucks. If we put this hydro plant somewhere, then we get extra signals. We're going to need a lot of signals. I don't even know where hydro... Oh, they go over there. Okay, great. So the idea is we want to get the signals which are around here. They're there. 97. Is that going to be enough? I feel like the answer is no. 200 signals? This is the signals? That's going to be something. That's going to be what we've got. No idea if it's going to be enough, but hey, gotta try, right? Plunk. Plunk. Hitting the rocks is the worst, because they're the things that I can move without affecting my base, but at the same time, the rocks were here first. It'd be rude to just move rocks just because I don't like them. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to build a lot of track. And we're going to put a train this way. Do we have any fuel? Kind of. We've got these batteries. These batteries will do for now. Actually, will they? We'll grab some extra fuel as well, just in case. Unfortunately, this is going to be a bit of a slow drive, but that's okay, because this is going to really help. As long as the track just continues to be built, we're going to make some real good progress. If I had faster bots, this would probably get done a lot faster, but that's okay. We're doing what we can with what we've got. And I think, yeah, let's bring this around here, up there. So that way we've got that all sorted as well. Okay, and we'll let the bots go and deal with that last little bit. Okay, was that actually more efficient? I don't really think so, but I liked it more, so I don't think it was. I think the slow efficiency, the slow but stable efficiency is actually more consistent. I like how the train is still putting out steam even though it is currently running off batteries. That's pretty funny. Not really a problem, it's just funny. And we're coming across a lake here, that's always interesting. I like lakes, I suppose. A bit of SeiferKatt lore you didn't know. Seif likes lakes. Actually not really fussed either way on lakes, to be honest. So, more SeiferKatt lore, Seif lies about liking lakes. That's lore I think people can imagine. That's uncommon for cats. What, lying about lakes? Some cats like lakes. You know, tigers like swimming, I think. But I'm a smaller cat than a tiger. You turn smoke turned off to reduce smoke coming from your laptop. That makes sense. So the smoke that Factorio makes is actually real smoke. They don't usually tell you about that. Okay, I think we're gonna go one more and then we're gonna curve it around. And then we're gonna build up there, and then we've made a big square that we can do a lot of work. A lot of train work can be done then. Okay, now it is nighttime, so my batteries are not going to be recharging. Not that I think they are recharging very fast anyway, but still, it's still scary. Problem when you're building top to bottom is the widescreen. It's really easy building left to right, but up down, you don't see as much. You don't have as much screen real estate. That's kind of annoying. I should get like a perfectly square screen. I'm sure they don't make those. Do they? Actually, that's a good question. Do they make perfectly square screens? Like the resolution is like, you know, 4,000 by 4,000. We're going to have a problem with cliffs coming up by the fact that we have no cliff explosives. And considered that problem. I had considered that problem, I just sort of hoped it wouldn't come up. And at that point, we are kind of in trouble. Not really, we'll just put another train down and just keep working. Try to hide edges on my widescreen. I don't know, it seems like it's more hassle than it's worth at that point. Because now I'm just deliberately making a screen smaller. I don't want to make the screen smaller, I just want a taller screen. Oops. My batteries are still running out. Oh, are they sort of going up sometimes? We do have the day. The day has come. Nice. Always good to get a new screen, right? And what we'll also do while we're here is we might as well connect this up properly. Almost like sitting in a cockpit. Hell yeah. Okay. Probably let those bots catch up before they get lost. I do lose a lot of robots that way. Okay, so this track here isn't really used that much because it's not actually finished. If I remember rightly, we just missed like a whole bunch of the track. But now, that track should be more or less complete. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Okay, so we need more explosives. Explosives? Oh, explosives! That's not safe. Okay, well those bots are gone. Goodbye, robot friends. We shall miss you. We're not going to miss them. Oh, meanwhile, we're having power problems. Huh. Crazy. Okay, so what do we need? We need these wires. We're going to need some barrels. Put the chlorine in. And we're going to need some small miners. Like very small miners. The ones that can fit in like those tiny gaps where the adults can't go. Ah yes, I remember what they're called. Children. Oh, that's a crime. That's a crime. Child labor is illegal. So if anyone asks, I know nothing about it. That should work. That should trick the government agencies. I want small miners, thank you. Tin should do. Just making sure that I had actually returned to the train, or picked up the train. Because if I hadn't, we could have been running into an interesting problem. But we had. No interesting problems for Seif today. Okay. That should be everything we need for explosives, except I think we need more methanol canisters. Okay, those are easy to make though. We've got those just lying around. They sit over here. Explosives. And we'll chuck the methanol back in there. Okay, so that is enough explosives to keep me going. We've connected these up. That's pretty good, honestly. And finally, one last little trick. Not really super important, but just because we've got these batteries that I don't really usually need. I'm going to this to be recharging the batteries. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. And it'll recharge the batteries when it gets around to it. That's probably fine. Wow, that's dark shit right there. It's quite dark. At some point we do need to get rid of the sludge, but that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so my car is down here, so we are having to walk a little bit, but that's okay. Walking is good for the constitution. And that gives you additional hit points per level, so, you know, you want to do that. It's always good to get additional hit points per level. Finished running a D&D game last night. The laws of the turnips have been invoked. The party tried to blackmail someone and then realized they were unblackmailable because everyone knew about the crime. But, you know, it was good times. Or rather, no one cared about the crime. Everyone was just like, yeah. As crimes go, they're just like, yeah. Hey, Glacier. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do one of these. It's not super important that we do a 2-lane one here, but maybe it just gives a little bit more authenticity. If there's one thing I like, it's authenticity in my railroads. Because we're going to be bringing in a bunch of stuff here. Not panicking, what did I break? This wasn't being made because all the hydrogen was stuck, but that's fixed now. Also, there was something else that was broken. Oh yeah, there was a train jam as well. But that's sort of par for the course, really. Not that anything was broken, of course. I forgot. I said nothing's broken. So, you know, really, it's just classic SeiferKatt things. I mean, the thing that was broken, the hydrogen line that was broken, was honestly something that I looked at when I was making. I was going, this is going to jam one day. Oh, well, and I just ran off because I was more excited about doing other things. So that's fine. Very much SeiferKatt thing, right? Okay, so we want hard glass, if you know what I mean. So, boric acid, I think we have boric acid coming through here. No, that's just boron. We don't actually have boric acid coming through. Interesting. Just Factorio things, yeah, pretty much. Maybe we'll do one more. Okay, so the plan here is we're going to then... We want one of these. It wouldn't be a SeiferKatt stream unless there was like some really obvious thing that could have been avoided. That just wasn't. That's how I feel about it. So for hard glass we need alumnia, which we've got. Silica, which we can probably train in. I don't think we've got a plan for training in silica yet. But that should be easily trainable. What else do we need? Boric acid, which we're going to have to train in, and lime. So really we're just doing this for the alumnia up here. Fine. Let's get rid of these rocks first. I don't like these rocks. Can you train a dragon? No, I'd like to know how to tame a dragon. I understand there was a movie about it. I only saw the first one, and I don't think it was very clear on how to tame a dragon. It's like the movie 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't know if they were ever clear about the 10 things they hate about them. At the end of it, I was like, what are the things you hate about them? I don't know. Like, can you please give me an ordered list? 1 to 10. I would appreciate that. Thank you. But they couldn't be bothered to even give me an ordered list. And honestly, how can you trust anyone that doesn't want to give you an ordered list, right? Ordered lists are so good. Okay, so when we get faster inserters, this place should probably speed up a bit. And we've actually left room for a little bit of advancement here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this trick, which is called connecting things. Hello, Soulburn. What is broken? Nothing is broken because it's been fixed. Why are you panicking? I mean, that's a good question. I think only you can answer that question truly. Fixed like a dog is fixed? I mean, no, because when a dog is fixed, it doesn't get broken again or unfixed. Whereas, you know, a train jam, that's going to keep happening. You know, if your dog keeps growing back the parts that you cut off, then you've got a magical dog, my friend. And that's kind of cool, actually. It's cool to have a magical dog, but it's not super useful. So, lime... do we make lime over here? Might be best to. Come on and jam, and welcome to the train jam. Yes. Okay. What I'm going to do is I need to connect these. Oh wait, no, I know the best way to find this. It's over here. Because this is a drop situation. Uh, minus the fact that the train track is around the wrong way. Should do most of the job. Okay, so what do we need here? We need silica, I suppose, which we don't actually have a way of bringing silica in yet, but no, we don't. That's okay. Silica drop. Silica drop. Okay, and I guess we're going to be doing boxes of silica, aren't we? No reason not to. If you're going to do it properly. That's what I sometimes say. I mean, I say it. It doesn't mean it happens. And then enable, disable, tick. Oh wow! Check equals 2. That's fun. That's a fun joke. I like that. Boric acid. Boric! Boric acid drop. We might need to do something to make more boric acid in the near future as well. Okay, and finally lime. Now, we might just need to go with crushed limestone here. I don't think we've got a... Yeah, we don't have just a limestone... A path? Really? Oh, yeah. There's a line missing right there. That's funny. It must be going somewhere else. It can't be coming here. And crushed limestone we don't have in boxes yet. We might be doing that later, but for now, we don't. Okay, and connect that. And then Microsoft connect that. Okay. Okay. That's good. So now what we need to do is an unboxing video. So that is silica. Okay, well, we're going to assume it's silica B drop as well. Just oh shit, we can drop bees. Okay. Hopefully, while this is all happening, we are making more belts because I'm a little worried about that actually. Don't lie. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Then we'll just real quickly do one of those. Now we still have no way of getting silica in here, but that's all right. That's the next step. The important thing is the next one of these. This is the boron. Yep. Boric acid unboxing. There we go. And that's crushed limestone drop, which quite frankly, that doesn't need to have anything special with it. It'll just sort itself out. So we can just do that. So then we just need alumnia, and then... Actually, no, the limestone needs to be cooked, doesn't it? It's kind of boring. Oh. Well... I got nothing. It's just boring. It's who I am as a person, I'm afraid. There's nothing I can do about it. Boron acid. uh, I got it. I got it. Okay. Borax. Kills ants. Oh, does it? Why do ants just not have a defense against it? Like, it sounds like it's the ants' problem, not your problem. I'd ask why, but I have a funny feeling I don't really want to know why it kills ants. Probably just because it's poisonous to them, honestly, if you think about it just for a second. I mean, that's a logical reason of how it kills ants. Okay. Then we have the problem of... we're out of inserters. See, that's the best murder. Not only does it kill the queen, they kill their own queen by mistake. Brilliant. They'll never see it coming. That's some real CK Crusader Kings bullshit right there. Okay. So we've got 3 belts left. And we have no inserters, so let's see what we can do on both those counts. Hopefully something on both of them. TKBS? Absolutely. If we're going to talk in acronyms, absolutely, that's what you'd say. Does look like it's occasionally making belts, but slowly. It's trying to catch up a great deal, and that could take some time. How much does it take to make a belt? That's the real question. It takes 10 lubricants, so we can make 60 of those per minute. Assuming the lubricant's not going elsewhere, which it probably is. But we are actually running out of methanol. Which is our own problem that we have not really fixed. That's alright, we can fix it. Might require extra fixing though. Classic mistake. Yeah, I know it's in the way. That's what I'm trying to get out of the way. Power it up. That should hopefully help. Yeah, so it looks like it wasn't making some for a while, but that should be fixed up now. Provided that this makes enough carbon dioxide, which it might not be, but it looks like other things are making carbon dioxide, so it's fine. In fact, yeah, there's so much methane, it doesn't know what to do with all the methane. But what is the problem now? It doesn't make enough of this. Okay, so then what we need to do is find a way to make more of that. Oh, that's gonna be messy. Well, what you gotta do though. Then just power that back up again because apparently we unpowered everything there. Yeah. That should help. The important thing is we just want to keep making lubricant so we can keep making our belts, because we need belts. We're going to need a lot of belts. And right now I think we've got a massive shortage of them. Now we also need inserters, so let's go grab those while we're here. And then we'll go check out belts. I anticipate there'll be like 3 of them at most. It'll be a rather piss poor number, I imagine. Uh, 35! Hey, that's way more than I was anticipating. Oh yeah, that's going to require belts as well, and lubricant as well. That's alright, 55 is still more than I expected. I'm not hugely disappointed, just moderately disappointed. I wonder where those are going. Up there. I'm more and more curious. Where are these going? They're going on a wild ride, that's for sure. Down there. Oh, they're needed for the foundries. Interesting. But of course, like all things, eventually we'll make enough of them and then we won't need any more. And that'll be a good day. Okay, so we have 58 belt 2s. That is not enough to make a train stop able to deal with the massive amounts of silica powder that we want. Is this called silica? Is it silica powder or just silica? I think it's just silica. We need silica for anything else. Bits and pieces. Probably best to have silica going somewhere. Uh, 143. You know what? We've got 201. It's not quite enough, but it's something. And it's probably the best I'm going to achieve right now. So let's go to the silica farm. You know, that place where when your old phone died and your mother said it went to the silica farm to play with all the other phones? That's where we're going. Man, I'm sure some kid's dog actually got into a farm, and some kid's like, oh, my dog's dead. It's like, no, it's literally gone to a farm. I know that lie. Oh, it's actually at a farm. We'll take you there in the weekend. Don't show me my dead dog. Yeah. Guarantee that's happened to some kid. I mean, I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing to prove it, but it just seems something that would have happened. How much silica do we really need, though? That's the question. I reckon if we cut this line off and sort of bring it up here and put a train there, that's probably the best way to do it. I mean, it's a way to do it. Best is probably arguable. What if, okay, here's another thought. What if instead I just did this? And just boxed up just the silica. Don't need to move it elsewhere then, do I? Can't imagine how this is going to go wrong. Okay. So we're just going to grab some silica. No big deal. NBD, NBD.
Thanks for your support.
Thigo Essen just resubscribed for 7 months.
It never does it. It never does it. I'm so sorry. I know it's set up. It came up once for someone. But hey, thank you for the support. Thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate it, as always. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't come up for you. It doesn't like you. That's classic, right, though? I think the problem is you're getting too needy. Thank you. Oh, wait, you know what? I forgot something. I owe you 7 meows. So, meow, 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 meow. There you go. Got a dramatic meow at the end. I always forget about the meows. It's literally the thing I do now, and I just forget about it. Okay. So we need trains. Train. Can't wait for your 24-month anniversary. It's gonna be a lot of meows. Look, man, I also cannot wait for your 24-month anniversary. That's gonna be awesome. Okay. So then, we also do need to have a system in place to get fuel in here, but that's, as always, the next step. It's 38 today. Oh my goodness gracious. That's so hot. It's so blimmin' hot. Yeah, so you don't go on hikes when it's 38 degrees? No, that's how you kill people, Thief. That's how people die. No, we should get all this cleared up, because otherwise it like adds in the queue. Okay, so then we need to get this fuel, this delicious fuel, and be like, do this, make it like that. This we go. How hot is 95? Hang on, I'm gonna have to check that. 95 C. I need C because I'm SeiferKatt at 35 degrees. Oh my goodness, too warm, too warm. Stop it. Stop being that warm. And with that, C stopped global warming by telling people to just cool down their temperatures. The world was grateful, but confused. How did this work? No one really knows. So that's 1.2 thousand. I think we should rig that up as well. If we don't, we're going to have other problems very soon. A 3-degree temperature is killing you? Switch to Celsius. Celsius. Nope, that doesn't work. I tried to get something going there and I was like, nope, that doesn't work. Greater than 1200. Output. Yuck. And then... Ah, whoops. That was never going to connect, was it? What's DuckDuckGo? Is this why you guys keep sending me ducks? Is it DuckDuckGo that's doing this? Good evening, old Sharky. How you doing? Google, but less evil. Obviously, is run by ducks. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Only cats. Yeah. Well, cats running a website can't be trusted. I think we can all guess that pretty quickly. Okay, so we've got silica, we've got alumina, kind of. We've got boric acid, kind of. We've got lime, kind of. We've got a lot of kind ofs. I don't know if I like that. Where's my car? Dude, there's my car. Okay. So the reason we're boxing everything and then just unboxing it later is because I know at some point we're going to need to just have things in boxes. That's coming. Probably in the next session or two, I hope. There are hamster-powered websites. I don't know if I could trust a hamster-powered website. Those little hamsters can only run so far. Wait, is there... Okay, I know this is going to be a stupid question, but is there actually hamster-powered websites? Is this actually a thing, or am I being bamboozled again? Like for the 5th time this week. 5th. As if I've only been bamboozled 5 times this week. No one's going to believe that. Okay, lubricant looks like it's coming through at a decent pace now. I think a lot of that stuff's been fixed, but we might have further problems. So what we might do is I'm going to put a tank here. Just to try and act as like a buffer of sorts. So if we do that, good, good. Then we do this, and then we get rid of that as well, because that's in the way. Everything's in the way. Everything must go. What a sale. What a deal. Okay. Good. And that should make sure we got plenty of lubricant coming through into the base. So if lubricant does become a shortage somewhere else, it should mean this tank should always have enough. At least until the shortage is resolved. That's the plan. I don't know if I love the plan, but it's the plan. There's only so much you can do with a plan that ingenious, that devious. Is this plan devious or ingenious? Not really, actually. It's just kind of fairly standard, actually. Ah. I'm sure they don't actually have hamsters running websites, though. I just don't know if I can believe it. Maybe the hamsters are running the websites in, like, the sense of, like, web developers? Because I can imagine a hamster being a good web developer. Feel free to correct me if you think a hamster would be do a bad job of web development, but I think a hamster would do a fantastic job of web development. Think about it. They've got little paws. They can type real fast. You can have like 6 hamsters on one keyboard, as opposed to one human on, or like I guess 2 NCIS officers. I guess you could have 2 NCIS officers on one keyboard, but that doesn't count. We didn't actually set this either. Silica B pick. Oh, I don't think we ever actually fixed the railway here. So let's go fix the railway, I suppose. Service unavailable is kind of the SeiferKatt story. Okay, so that's silica coming in. That's pretty good. Boric acid, come on in, buddy. Limestone, I think that's coming in right now. Oh my goodness, all the friends are here. Yep. As soon as I saw Whisk alerts doing sound alert meow, I'm like, he's going to tell me to wear the mask. And now I'm wearing the mask. Because that's the life. How you doing, Wes? More rail missing? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm so delighted I could be here while you're peeing. There's honestly nothing more I wanted in my life than knowing that I could be here for you at this moment. I need to make the 8-ball work again. I read that I can make the 8-ball say like different things, so I was like gonna reword everything, but I haven't done that yet because there's only so much I can do in one day, right? I'm already midway through another plan, which I guess hasn't come to fruition. Oh, jeez. Which I guess hasn't come to fruition yet, so maybe we can't get too excited about it. That's confusing and bad. Man, why are you going to ask questions that are going to get me in trouble? I will ask that question in just a moment, though. Wow, it didn't actually jam up. Why do we have fuel at the end of that line? That's confusing. Alright, well, I'm going to go ask Panda that question. I'll be back in just a moment. And I'm going to have to wear the mask while I go there, so that's always fun. Back in a second. She is always alarmed when I come over there wearing the mask. She's like, oh god, the mask's on. And yes, it is. That's what she has to live with. The answer is it really depends on the day. Some days he gets everything done. Some days he gets nothing done. Some days you have to remind him to get things done and he still doesn't get it done. So, you know, I think that's about the answer everyone would expect from me. Where is Illumnia coming from? Yeah, fine. You know it's a good build when you have like a belt that's so long. Like, you know that's a good one. Is the bookshelf done? You trying to get me in trouble, buddy? Of course it's not done. No. Not done yet. It'll get done soon. Am I missing? I was told that I was missing one. No, the bookshelf, I've said it's going to be done tomorrow. I think she pressed X to doubt on that one. Oh, I see. I see, you were right. Was not done. I mean, you know, I mean well. It doesn't necessarily happen. Okay, we're gonna need to make more boric acid after this, because this isn't gonna be making a damn thing at this rate. Let's just go down. That makes more sense. Okay, let's make some hard glass. This is boric glass? Bork glass. Bork. I have become a dog. It's that sigh of disappointment after I say things like that, just like, well, I have lost all will to live at this moment. Heading back to your hole. Alright, well, enjoy your hole. Enjoy your hole, it was made for you. Okay, hard glass. Really not making a lot. In fact, it's really not making near enough. Which is in the hole? Absolutely. Yo, Wes is gone. He doesn't know. He doesn't need to know. So also, the way I've built this is going to be really easy later to upgrade this to be boxing. Mass production of boxes of hard glass, so that's going to be good. Okay. That's mostly pretty good. Now we just need to connect it to some power. There we go. Connected to power. Lovely. Oh. Don't panic. Yeah, you've been told not to panic. Okay, we just need to put some power here, I suppose. Like that. There we go. So, doing okay. We just need to get the boric acid mass produced, which shouldn't be too difficult. I think the problem is we've got all this sulfuric acid and it's not actually being used, so I think we need to do some work with that. I think we're going to need to vent off some sulfuric sulfur dioxide? Sulfur dioxide, that's what it's called. And I think when we vent that off, I think boric acid will be made a lot more. Boric acid. Acid of dog. Screw that light in particular. We need to move a bit further along. A bit further. Actually, we should have that limestone and stuff as well, because we can probably dump some of that somewhere else. Okay. So as suspected, we have too much sulfuric dioxide. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the way this gets output. And we're going to output it into this handy dandy device, which is both handy and dandy. And then we're going to get a pump. And then we're going to pump it out as well. This way. Oh. There we go. And there we go. But then we have another pump. Ooh, secret pump. What does this one do? I think we all know what this one does. This gets the sulfuric dioxide. Pump it. Pump it. Everybody, pump it. Pump it. Get rid of it. Okay, we're getting rid of it. So if we have too much sulfur dioxide, then it'll get rid of it. Now we've got a lot more volcanic gas coming through, which is good. I'm pretty happy about that. It consumes 8,000 volcanic gas per minute. And how much? It doesn't make a lot of boric acid. You know what? New plan. We are actually going to increase the amount for that pump. Why is it constantly venting? What? Shouldn't be. Oh, because I didn't set it up properly. Because it says less than. Ha! I mean, it will be, but not just yet. Greater than 5,000. I just want to make sure that we've got plenty of the sulfuric acid in here. I almost wonder if it's actually not a bad idea to just make one more of these. Thank you, Selburn. That's actually... it doesn't really matter. It'll sort itself out. Okay, so it's making more boric acid, but I don't know if it's making enough boric acid. It's trying, though. And then actually, what if? Here's a Marvel's what if. What if we made some more? Hey, Robbie. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, so... OMG, it's Robbie? It is Robbie. Oh, not doing very great. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, I don't know what I... Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's, hopefully things get better. Oh, no. Okay, I am so sorry to hear that. Um, well, condolences to you and your family. Okay, so boric acid is doing its thing. Back to what you came for. Yes, crime, right? What we're all here for. Stealing things from belts that shouldn't have been stolen in the first place. Okay, well, we got some boric acid, not nearly enough, but it'll have to do for now. 86 boxes of it. Do I have any tips on how to get through the beginning faster? Beginning of base Factorio or Nullius? Um, because I can help them both, but I just need to know exactly what you're talking about. Typically, I'm mostly playing modded, pretty heavily modded games. But you know what? If you're not asking speedrunner tricks, you're just asking, like, have I ever played Angels? I have played C Block, which contains Angels, yes. But I've never played straight Angels. So my advice, I mean, probably is the same advice I give most people, which is build bigger than you think you need to. Put big lots of spaces between things. I've played a lot of C Block. Put huge amounts of spaces between things. It may seem wasteful, but space is infinite. What really sucks is when you realize you need more space and you don't have it. And if Angels is like what I think it is, don't play straight Angels, they are gay. That is true. I've heard of some very gay Angels. Is Michael and Angelo after all. You need a lot of space, absolutely, but give more space than you think you need, but don't be afraid to pull things up. You know, efficiency, this is going to be a weird thing, but efficiency is not everything. I know people are very keen on efficiency, but Bob's is what makes Angels manageable. Ah, geez, now I just want to play Angels. Now you're going to say things like that. Okay. Well, what I think we're going to do is something along the lines of... do this, and every 4 we put one of these down. Just to speed things up just a tad. It is gonna no, they don't consume more power. Okay, well that's great then. I've never played straight Angels, and if Bob's makes Angels easier, then I don't really know. Uh, try not to panic? Is try not to panic? I think try not to panic is always a good answer. Don't panic. Written in nice, friendly letters. Okie dokie. You know, let's put this out here. We have disco labs, so we have to panic. Oh, okay. You know what? There's a song that I really like, by a group by the name of Bug Hunter, and the song's called "Disco in the Panic Room," and it's a really good song. Like, I just want to talk about disco in the panic room for a second. It's just a good song. I mean, maybe it's not your sort of thing, but I like it, and also the song's called "Disco in the Panic Room," so that's pretty funny. And that's reason enough for me to like a song just because it's got a funny name. I got skills, they don't know where to use me. I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach. Nice to meet you. It's not! It's not, actually. It's a song that's about anxiety, mostly. It's just got a good name. Lock the doors, close the room, dancing in the panic room. I'm feeling nauseous. Ah, no, I can't remember the words. Ah, I don't know the lyric. I don't know the chorus. Damn. I failed myself. It sounds like it would be a parody, but I mean, that being said, I don't know Panic at the Disco songs very well. I do know there's a song, band called Panic at the Disco, yes, which is why I like the name Disco in the Panic Room as a song, but it's not a parody song to, as far as I'm aware, any Panic at the Disco songs. And I had a time where I listened to Panic at the Disco songs, you know. That's why I got the, disco so we have to panic, because you got to panic at the disco. Okay, let's pack that hard glass and get moving. Nope. Before we can do an unboxing of hard glass, we need to do a boxing of hard glass. Well, at some point we will just be making hard glass boxes and this will be all cleaned out a lot easier. We're not there yet, of course, but it's coming. Hard glass bee pick. At some point we'll just drop the bees. No, we probably won't actually. It's probably going to be a bestial thing that long after we never make unboxed things again, we're just always dealing with putting bee in everything. Someone will come by and be like, why do you put bee in everything? It's like, because we didn't always box everything, I guess. But now you do, yeah, so remove the bee. No. Alright. You should never remove the bee. The bee lives here. Vestigial? I did mean vestigial, yeah, not vestial. Vestial means something very different. Did I leave my car over here? My car's all the way over there, damn it. What in particular isn't broken today? Aluminium looks... the bee is there to be stepped on, only if you're a dog. What isn't broken today? Aluminium seems to be doing pretty well. Look at it. Look at aluminium go. Very proud of aluminium today. Let's get a high five for aluminium, eh? It's gonna be a mid five actually. There we go. How's power? Power's alright. Looking a little shaky, but that's wind turbines for you. Other things that aren't broken. My hand still works. Still high-fiving. It's always important. You got to make sure your hand still works. If your hand's not high-fiving, then you ain't jiving. You know it's a good one because it rhymes. Alright. It does sound like an alert every time it makes that sound, which makes me rather uncomfortable. Okay. So now we need to... Boric acid is being made. Hard glass is being made. We haven't powered that train. We should have powered that train before we left it. We didn't even have any trains. Right, that was the problem. No trains to power. That'll get you. Why was the train not powered? Because the train had no power. Da 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 da. Meow. Okay. Oxygen train, off it goes. Go deal with some problems up here. How are we going with my... Saw this and thought I'd find it funny. You're not wrong. I found that funny. If stranded, you could use the respawn shortcut. It's a little bit stranded. Yeah, you're not wrong. I found that immediately funny. Thank you for that. I just love the little message being like, "You stuck?" Like, yeah, game. A little bit stuck. I don't think you ever anticipate being quite that stuck. Oh, you have a jetpack. That's a good point. Okay, still funny though. He's still so stuck. What's this? This is what are we lacking here? Sodium. How are we lacking sodium? We've got tons of sodium. Unless this train doesn't know when to stop. I'm sorry, you've had too much to drink, sodium train. Step, sodium train. Why are you stuck? Okay, let's go save that sodium train. This is the wrong way. Yep. As I started driving this way, I'm like, there is no way around from this way. Power, da 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 da. Meow. Power, da 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 da. Meow. Thank you. That's a good one. That's a good one. You're almost asleep, then humor happened. I'm sorry, did I wake you up? I apologize. It was very funny to me, though. Oh, goodness. Okay. Step sodium train. Help me, I'm stuck. No, it's the other way around. Okay. Oh, what? You guys are allowed to make the joke and I'm not? Is that how it is? Okay, that's fair. What does the car run on? Yeah, it runs on train fuel. That's pretty good. Sodium? Boxed sodium. Look, if it's less than 500, output a check. That's right, output Veldak. No. Okay, so that should turn that off. Oh, I pressed the Alt key. Been a while since I've messed that up. Oh, because I switched to the other Alt key. That's right. Okay, you can go and sort your shit out, please. The big question, isn't it? So that should go and park over by the sodium boxes. That's going to make some very interesting things happen. We're going to be making a lot of chlorine very soon. You see, now they're getting in on the action. And as soon as these start picking up from both sides, then everything gets boxed up fairly quickly. Does Seif drink beer or any alcohol? I don't really drink much alcohol. Every now and then I'll have like a mixed drink of vodka and something else. But that's about the most I do. And it's very rare at that. It's just not my thing. Just not a fan. Like, I've never been drunk. It doesn't seem very entertaining to me. But you know, I'll have a drink occasionally if there's like an event that calls for it, then maybe, but usually not. Usually if people are around me drinking, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm quite happy with water or like Fanta or Sprite or something like that. But it's always funny when I go to an event or something and they're like, so we wanted to make sure we had drinks for everyone. So we've got beer, and the guys go, "Yeah!" We've got wine, and some people go, yeah. We've got orange juice for people who don't drink, and no one really says anything. And we've got Coke. And I'm like, so I can drink orange juice, and I hate orange juice, so thanks. Like, you know, I appreciate that they were going through such, you know, trying to be courteous to everyone, but when you can only drink one of those things and you hate it, it's just kind of funny to me. They don't mean to do it. They're not doing it intentionally, of course, but yeah, then I just have to go to the tap and be like, I'm just going to drink from the tap like a savage. Which, you know, say something, because savages don't really get a lot of tap water, but you know what I mean. I'm more joking than being serious. Milk? Nah, I mean, I'll have milk and cereal, but milk is an ingredient. It's not, you know... Milk's an ingredient. I thought that train was coming for me because it turned. I was like, oh shit, today's the day the train comes after me. I knew this day would come. Your friend orders milk in the pubs. Well, if he's doing that, it better be one of those, like, you know, classic cowboy pubs where you walk into then it's got the saloon doors, and he just goes milk, and everyone just goes, ugh. Oh, good. So people are doing that. That's good to know that meme actually happens. Do they have milk? Or do they just sigh and go, get out of my establishment? You absolute vagabond. Get out. Oh, hello, Blue the Eevee and everyone. Welcome. Let's just do a shout out. You're back, so I see. What you been up to, Blue? You've been playing Planet Base. Oh, I don't know what Planet Base is. I'm going to have to look that up now. What is Planet Base? Planet Base. Oh, actually, no. Someone told me about this game the other day. The Space Simulation Strategy game. Okay. You enjoying it? Funny survival game. Hey, look. Survival is always a little bit funny. Alright. It's stressful and fun. That's what I like to hear about in a video game. Stress and fun. Let's empty out some of these. Okay, that should fix itself. You see things you've never seen and you're intruded. How's my stream doing? Look, Blue, it's going just fine. We're just making stuff happen eventually, and hopefully we're going to make fiberglass in a moment. That's the hope. Oh shit. Okay, we're making fiberglass today. That's the plan. The half a liter guy of milk. Well, he just goes into the bar and orders like a half a liter of milk. It's Nullius. It is Nullius. Yeah, so Nullius is what could be described as a prequel to Factorio. So this is the world of Novice, I suppose, but there is no life. There's no trees, there's no grass, there's no fish, there's no biters, there's no coal, there's nothing. And at some point, I believe I will be seeding the planet with those things in life, but we're not there yet. It is a complicated mod with a lot of fluids, and my trains go at about 50 miles an hour. Half-liter guy is not what they called Steve in high school. Oh yeah, and I'm an android. That's true. Which is a valid, important fact. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Right now we're trying to make fiberglass, and I think we've got everything we need for it. We've got hard glass. There it is. Ooh, hard glass you make fiber out. Glass fiber. Interesting. Oh, and that's why we did all this work for the glass fiber. Okay, great. Well, in that case, while we were putting everything out that way, The Apple version of the player is iRobot. Hey. What we're going to do is this. Because we need to make fiber cables. Oh, look, I mean, sometimes a train hits you. And, you just gotta live your life, can't live your life in fear. You just gotta embrace the train death. Okay, so we've made hard glass, that's good. Now we need to make glass fibers, and that's easy. That's just get some hard glass and... yeah, it's easy stuff. So we're gonna do that now. You once got so scared you head-butted your table. Oh no. Oh no, that's not great. Don't headbutt your table. Hopefully it's not a glass table. Do you think they'll ever add train bridges or tunnels? Bridges, yes. Tunnels, no. I think. Wow, is that how I pronounce words now? Oh, do they have tunnels? I was not aware of tunnels. I would say bridges maybe over water, which I guess is a mod for that. But tunnels, I don't think so because cliff explosives exist. I think that's something they don't really want to do. Where the hell's glass fibers? There they are. I don't think 50 miles an hour trains are very fast. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. I don't think that's fast at all, but it's just that's what I've got to deal with right now. A bit more of a joke than anything else, honestly. Much like my life. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Mostly. I want those around the other way. Technically, bridges are tunnels. One hell of a technicality. How do you figure that? Don't kid. All I can do is kid. You think you're gonna sleep? It's 3:30 a.m. Oh my goodness. Yeah, probably sleep, dude. Hey, but thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. And best of luck in your next stream. You too, man. Take care. Okay. Because going under a bridge is like a tunnel. Yeah, but going over a bridge is nothing like a tunnel at all. Bridges and tunnels are different animals. One could say they're not even animals. I don't know why I call them animals. What the heck is that? That is the worst placement of inserters I've ever seen. Okay, we're going middle. Middle, 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 middle. Could I have copy and pasted some of that? Absolutely. Nothing personal, kid. What are you going to teleport behind me next? Come on now. You going to tip your fedora? Enough of those middling kids. It's almost the soul burn method. Yeah, I don't know what happened this time. I think because it's not in the middle, like usually... yeah, the soul burn method kind of stuffed up that time. No fault of Soulburn's, of course. He's the engineering genius that we all need. If you need an engineering genius in your base, get Soulburn. You may not know what to do, but, you know, it's good to have someone to blame if something goes wrong. I'm kidding. Probably. You know what we'll do here? Okay, I got a plan. What we're going to do... I guess, look, I can't blame Soulburn, I just realized. Because that goes against the very nature of the stream. If I say this again, I'm going to have to ban myself. I'll do it too. You want to stream some Factorio sometime? Hey, look, if I can be there. Look, you know what? There you go. If you stream and I see you, I'll be watching. Blame Canada. Yeah, you know what? I probably should. You know, no guarantees I'll be at the same time or whatever, but if I can watch, I will. Okay? No. I look behind me, you guys like, snacks? Just by you guys, I mean Gosin. Just Gosin. No, I heard the heat pump on, and I was like looking at it, even though I can't see it where I'm sitting. So I don't really know what I was looking at. Yeah, that's good. And then the wastewater's got to go away. What bot? By heat pump, do I mean the AC? I guess? We typically refer to them as heat pumps in New Zealand, rather than AC. Oh wait, no, I don't mean I mean heat pump because it's cold. Remember, I'm in Southern Hemisphere. So I'm currently experiencing winter. I know that's weird for a lot of people, but I'm in the middle of winter right now. You may wonder why I'm wearing something woolly if you were confused why I've got the heat pump on. Unless this is like a regional difference thing, in which case you call heat pumps AC. Ah, see, we call them heat pumps regardless of whether it's hot or cold. See, that's what I was wondering. It might have been a regional thing that we just call them different things. Interesting. But that may not be everyone. I mean, maybe people just give them different names during summer and winter. Actually, now that I think about it, it depends on the action we know, because we've only just got the heat pump when we got this place, because it came with the place, which is awesome. And what I think Panda and I do is, depending on what action we're taking with it, is what we're calling it. So we call it the heat pump, the AC, or the fan, depending on what mode it's on. That's just what we do. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it's what we're doing. Yeah, it's not conditioning the air, it's just cooling it. Oh, actually, no. So hopefully this is enough glass fibers, but I really don't know. And then if I actually do this, then I've broken it. Of course, why wouldn't I just break something? Air conditioners. Did-um. I hope you're proud of yourself for that one. Like, I legitimately hope you are proud of yourself for that one. Air conditioners. Goodness. Okay, so we don't have any hard glass available right now, but that's okay. And then we're going to something like that. In the US, it seems like the AC doesn't heat. What? Really? That's confusing. The heat pumps just don't work then. They're not heat pumps. That's just because the US is stupid. Wow. That got personal immediately. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to change the way this works. And actually, I think this is also a time where we consider bringing in one of my famous little tricks, which is... Actually, we'll do another one of these first. Okay. I never really think about heat pumps that often, but I guess it kind of makes sense. They're good though, I do like it. It is one of the best inventions. Like, it heats up the room so much. Okay, so this is going to bring in some fuel. Except... Oh wait, no, that's... Okay, I did it wrong, but that's okay. And we're going to need a couple of these just to make sure that it can load and unload the fuel. Oh, do we already have some of those? Oh, we did. Okay, we didn't need to make them. Unhealthy homes, yeah. Unhealthy homes is indeed a thing. Well, not actually. Healthy homes is a thing. Now we're going to box the glass fiber. Unless you're actually, like, not reading New Zealand policies, in which case you come across a very interesting term there. It certainly sounds like you're just reading New Zealand policies when you say that. I've had this on stream before? Well, never mind. I forget what I've spoken about. You don't, though, and I remember that. You remember everything, which is how I know you're going to end up in front of my door one day and be like, hey, I'm here for a snack. I'm here for my donut. What? Who are you and why do you want a donut? I mean, the answer of why you want a donut is pretty obvious. They're tasty, but still. Okay. We need more belts and we need more inserters. We need more pipes? No, we're okay for pipes at the moment. Okay, found the inserters. We're good. Lubricant seems to be pretty good right now. Yeah, it's slowly filling up, 10 per second. But with the addition of fiber, I mean, glass fiber is needed for other things. What we could do, here's the smart play. We then get the glass fiber, and then we shunk it over to there, and then we turn it into something else. That sounds like someone who English, well, I said English second language, but whatever language you're referring to, as a second language thing. Because that's the sort of thing that people who like the again, I say English is a second language because English is the only language I know, but that sounds like the sort of thing where someone just goes, I don't know the word for this. And so they just do the onomatopoeia for it. Right, okay. I was wondering if, yeah, that does make a lot more sense that it was in Czech. Sounds like he needed to check his words. I'm sorry. Wow, today I find out that I'm being pitied. Wait, where do we put the... We're putting the sandstone. If we do this, we should figure it out. Wow, okay, that got more real, huh? Today I find out how Solburn feels. It's a hot take, but that's alright. I'm not too offended. Moderately offended, but not too offended. I'm kidding. I mean, it's just one of those things, like you're used to just having more knowledge and abilities with that sort of thing. I mean, I do know other countries exist. I've even been to some of them. And some of them scare me. He was always like that, using strange words. Yeah. Sounds like you got there though. Any non-English countries? Yeah. Sort of. They still had English. I'm not really going into it right now, but yeah. Some. One, rather. I don't have enough train stops. That's a damn shame. Alright then. So, it is time to box this up. Well, not box it up, sorry, it's already boxed. Time to put it in the train. But mostly English-speaking countries. You know. It's Boxing Day! Huzzah! Hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas. Wait a second, it's not Boxing Day. I've been bamboozled again. It happens a lot. It happens a lot to me. I'm always getting bamboozled. Bamboozled on a daily basis. There we go, that should do it. Okay. Now, that's going to be glass, I suppose. So, hard glass B pick. Oop. And we're going to need to put the glass in there. And we're going to need another train stop. We're going to need a few train stops, actually. And then we get the glass fibers. Bring in epoxy, probably over here. And then we'll be able to make fiberglass. We need a lot of fiberglass. We know that for a fact. But really what we need is just fiberglass to start being made, so that way we can keep researching. I was looking at some of the numbers for research projects later, and I'm going to need to expand my research development quite a lot. Hopefully by the time like mass production becomes more viable. Bring epoxy on all of your houses. Yeah, exactly. You know what? The car's fine. The car is just going to go that way. It'll find its way home. Oh, until it hits a pole, I guess. Clunk. Okay, I think it's safe to drive through here. I don't know, it's weird, the fact that I said it was safe to drive through here, or the fact that I didn't crash anything immediately after saying that. Both kind of surprising. Okay, now it's glass fiber pick. So let's change the name of the station. Glass fiber B pick. Good. And we also need to that. Man, I love robots. They just get so much work done. Like, that would have taken me time to make. It's just like, nah, robots got it. Oh no. That's definitely not how I want anything to go. Can we move all this down just by like one? I think I'd just be happier like that. And I just want to be happy. After all, as the song says, don't worry. Go away. Don't know what song I'm talking about. Sorry, I just need to see what the heck this message was about. Just a strange message from my sister. It's all good. Wouldn't have it any other way. What are you trying to make over there anyway that you need all my boron? You're making boron? No. No, I want my boron to go somewhere else. Because I'm not making any hard glass while my boron's not here. So please, Mr. Boron Fairy, bring me my boron. I've been so good all year. I deserve some boron. They say, don't worry, it won't hurt. That's ah! Fine. Didn't get hit by a train. Honestly, surprised. It wasn't even going this way, so it was never really in danger. It's not the point. The point is, I thought I was in danger. And we're going to go and put one of those there. Dangerous thief's middle name. Such as Chuckles, I'm in danger. Okay. So what I would like to do here is bring in the epoxy, which are we making epoxy? Please say we're making epoxy. I don't think we are currently right now, but that's because that's still sort of filling up. We might need to make more ECH. I did say it. Have we not got a name for this one? We haven't even got a train for that. Okay. Anyway, that's going to make a lot of epoxy, hopefully. We're going to need to speed that up, definitely. Okay. Hang on. Alright, so we are going to get epoxy. We're getting all the epoxy. I don't know how to spell it. I figured it out. I'm awesome. Xboxy. Xboxy, turn on. I'm sure that doesn't work for anyone because who has any of that stuff? Hang on. Sorry, just messaging my sister. Everything all good. Okay, so we're making all epoxy. We're making all epoxy. We're gonna make some things. We're gonna eat some fiberglass. It's gonna help my digestion. It's probably gonna kill me. I don't really know how fiberglass is good for the body, but I assume it's not. So maybe don't eat fiberglass. That's SeiferKatt for you. Don't eat it. I know, it's just like the forbidden snack. Don't want to eat it. I mean, you might, but don't do it. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's a cat fact. Cat facts, but not about cats. So I guess it's not as good as I thought it was. Okay, so that'll bring in the epoxy. Then we can bring in the glass fibers from over here, which remember don't eat. Okay. Yeah. Then we want this. Yes, 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 yes. Very excited. Cat facts. This is a new segment where Seif tells you a fact and then tells you don't do it. Cat facts. Meow indeed. Meow indeed. Cat facts. Okay. Oh, we're doing What the Shirt, are we? Well, as we all know, What the Shirt typically starts with do-do-do-do-do! What the Shirt. Alright. What would happen if I ate fiberglass insulation? Probably not something good. Alright, so today's What the Shirt. Because it's cold, I have to, like, do a Superman reveal. I don't know the music for Superman, so we're just gonna do it. So today's shirt is my Doctor Strange shirt. You know, it's the Sorcerer, Sanctus Sanctorum window. You can see the glass. It's wonderful. So, yay. The cosmos, the stars, is strange. That's how it is. Yeah, this one. I know. I've been going on a bit of a rotation of shirts I like. Take care. Don't. Oh no, I wrote take car. I was about to say, make sure when you write take care, you don't accidentally write take car. And then I wrote take car. Anyway. Classic Seif. Okay, so fiberglass. We need to. We want to do large assemblers? Let's do large assemblers. You're worth it. Yeah, go with the large ones. Go with the big boys. That's a phrase I just said aloud. In a very weird tone. Anyway, we're going with the big boys right now. And just because the amount of... No, these are large assemblers. Medium assemblers are these. See? Large. They're 4x4s instead of 3x3. Boom. Catfax. Catfax. Alright, so... It can make a full belt. I have just accidentally... Small... Okay, hang on. You want to see all of them? And the bitty bitty baby ones. I like that. Bitty bitty baby belt. Don't talk to me or my kid or my kid's kid ever again. Yes. Did I do that just so you could make that joke? Is that why you made me do this? If so, I mean, that's impressive. I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Excellent. What I like to hear. So it's making a little bit less than a full belt's worth, but that's okay. That's alright. As bamboozlings go, that's not the worst. Hook, line, and demonetized. Any day now. Any day now. We'll get there. Don't you worry. We'll get demonetized one day. It'll be something that was meant as quite innocent, but it will be, as they say, very yabai. Who says that? Weebs. And I, as a weeb, am allowed to say it. Aha. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I just say it. It's fun. Sometimes it's fun to say fun things, right? Incredibly accented Jabai. Well, I mean, there's only so much I can do with my voice. What, you think I can just put on a different voice? Oh wait, crud. We don't have my epoxy. Ah! An epoxy on my house. Don't let the Twitter idiots tell you otherwise. Oh, look, the Twitter idiots will tell me whatever the hell they want. The Twidiots. Sorry, I got so excited by saying Twidiots. Sorry. Why am I joking? Because I said twidiots and it was the funniest. The Twitter twats. The I don't know. I think twidiots was the hype of my was the height of my comedy. We're not getting better than that today. So if you're here for comedy, you can just leave now because you're not getting better than that. How are we going with boron? That's the real question. We are going... Okay, I guess. I think we might be good to yield module these. Make the boron last just the tiniest bit longer. And we'll yield module these as well. Oh, we're not even making enough glass for that to be useful. We could, however. Oh, what if we did this? Do we dare? Are we brave enough for this? Panda just shouted at me to do it. I'm intimidated now. I have no choice. The lines they say about marriage are true. I am thoroughly under the thumb. Ah, I've always been under the thumb. Who are we kidding? I know where I like to be. Maybe she was talking about the bookshelf. She wasn't at this time, but maybe. Yeah, I'll have to ask her about that later. Maybe she was talking about the bookshelf. Possible. It's quite possible. Oh, that's right in the way. Are we out of furnaces? We might be out of furnaces. But that'll still make more hard glass, which is still good. We needed more hard glass. That's good stuff to have. We do also have this alumnia, which I don't really want, and the silica, which I don't really... You know, just give up everything I don't really want. Great. Okay, now the epoxy. And then... we'll be... Oh, wait, we still haven't done that train. That's right. Where's my car? My car's up here, isn't it? I actually don't know where my car is. I'll come across it at some point. Oh, no, it is down there. Okay. Alright. Good production. Good production. Very happy. This whole place is going to be changed when we run out of the aluminium here and have to go and get like a new source, but that's not going to be a problem. We can get a new source. Lunk. So what was I actually needing? I was running out of furnaces, and I needed to... Okay, let's worry about the train first, because we need to get the epoxy sorted out. And then I don't need to say the word anymore, at least not for a little while. Yeah, I'd almost Austin Powers myself. But I am hitting every power pole that I can find, honestly. Not intentionally, it's just happening. If I find a power pole, I'm running into it. That's a SeiferKatt promise. It's not a SeiferKatt promise. Before anyone's like, oh, it's SeiferKatt promise, is it? No, it's not. That was a lie. What is the cause of delay here? Propane. Okay. Zambonis can drive a lot faster than you think. To be honest, I never really thought about how fast a Zamboni can drive, so... I think you'd be surprised of how little I think about Zambonis. Given the fact we don't really have snow here. I talked about Austin Powers. Oh yeah, I guess it was Zamboni there, huh? You know, I'll be honest, I've only ever seen the first Austin Powers film. And it came at the exact... Promise, professional, missing delays. Watching the first Austin Powers movie came at the right time in my life. So I was at home for the summer. It wasn't a Zamboni, but a steamroller. Oh, okay. I was at home for the summer, and it was on TV at the same time I was playing the first Evil Genius. Which, by the way, fantastic game. I haven't played Evil Genius 2. I hope it's good, but I haven't bought it or played it. But anyway. And so I was already in just like a kooky spy mood. And then Austin Powers was on TV, and I'm like, well, this is perfect. This is just more of a game that I am loving right now. Evil Genius 2 was not very good, damn it! Well, Evil Genius 1 wasn't very good either, actually. But that's disappointing. I got a feeling that might be the case. It was by a developer that didn't really have a lot of pedigree, shall we say. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to pick this up. I don't trust it. So, hearing that it wasn't very good, that's not surprising. It's just saddening. I gotta get there before the epoxy train does. What was the problem with Evil Genius 2? I've never really looked at reviews for it, because I never really considered buying it. Like, I was on their mailing list because I wanted to know information about it, but I just didn't care when it came out. And it was one of those things that's like, oh, I'll check it out one day, but then I just didn't. You know, there's probably 1,000 games out there that I'm like that. It wasn't deep. Oh. Punk. That's a shame. Content was samey. I mean, you can probably get away with that if it's been like a long time since the previous iteration. Maybe. But then I guess the thing is, like, the first one has the advantage of being a new thing. And you can't get away with that twice. Why would you look at FIFA? Good question. Okay. Science. We are working towards the stack inserter. Let's go, boys! Robotics 2. Okay, we've got fiberglass. Yas! Science is finally happening again. It's been a long time since the sciencey days, but the sciencey days have returned. They said the sciencey days would never come back, but they were wrong. Science has returned. Oh, look at that, 2%. What are we doing with fiberglass? Nothing right now. The whole point was just to make it. I know, right? It's kind of lame, but we just needed to have it for now. Because it was required as a checkpoint. But now we've done the checkpoint, now we've got it. There's a couple of things that I've made for checkpoints that I really haven't got anything for. I want to reconnect the epoxy. That's true. Thank you. But it's like, you know, I did all that work for ceramic powder. I don't need bearings right now. I don't know when I'll need them, but they're ready to, well, no, the bearings aren't ready to go when they're done, but I can make them pretty quickly. The whole point was just to be able to get it. Because I needed to get it, if you know what I mean. New Yeah. Now you're getting it. Okay, I'm going to box up the fiberglass. Again, this is mostly just for future-proofing. Okay. And then power those, and we should be good. Fiberglass constructed. Because we needed to make epoxy before we can make robotics, which doesn't really need any of those things. Then we just need to place some things. That's really easy. Fuel, yeah, that's coming in a moment. And then we can start researching stack inserters, which is gonna be huge. And by huge, I mean, yeah, all right. So we're gonna power this one by batteries. Why? Because I don't think we got a lot of things that need charging around here. There we go, fiberglass boxes. Which, by the way, just if anyone asks, you don't want to wear fiberglass boxes. I understand fiberglass is very itchy. Just don't wear fiberglass boxes. That's all I'm saying, gentlemen. We never actually picked up my new furnaces, but that's okay. Oh, hi. How you doing? Now, I wonder if it's almost worth thinking about making explosives. Which is a concerning statement from SeiferKatt, I acknowledge. But I mean, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, glycerol. I mean, I don't know how to make glycerol. How do we make glycerol? It's a painful one. Actually, there we go, we powered it. Power for the lower battery oh, I see. What I think we actually need to do, come over here because we're going to have problems quite quickly if we don't have this resolved. Thank you, Solburn and Gosen. Really appreciate it. So we need to make a lot more of this, and for that we need a lot more chlorine. Now, that's kind of a weird thing to make because, quite frankly, I wouldn't think we'd need more chlorine, but hey, here we are. So, let's see. How do we make chlorine? Hydrogen chloride turns into chlorine. Yeah, that's not... Saline water, that makes sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, we don't really want a lot of. But now we've kind of got the opposite problem. I guess we can make caustic solution, and if we don't want it, we can just dump it in the ocean. Caustic solution seems to be pretty good right now, but hey, if we don't want it, we can just dump it in the ocean. Wastewater, apparently... I know, it's pretty horrific. These need to be upgraded to 2s, I think. I don't want to waste water. Why? I've got infinite water. It's fine. All this talk of water has made Panda thirsty. I'm going to go get her some water. I'll be back in a moment. Sometimes you gotta dig a well. Absolutely. That's alright. We're not wasting water now. Panda's got water. Life's okay again. Okay. So... is this brine actually being used? What's going on with this brine? Oh, the brine is being ditched. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're gonna use this brine. We might still ditch the brine, but now we're going to electrolyze the brine. I think this will work. Yeah. So you know it's good when you start building out into the sea. You know you're up to real shenanigans at that point. Okay. So the plan is fairly simple. It's fairly normal. Trust the process. Like that. Do we have like reverse? Oh, we do have a reversal electrolyzers. Interesting. Save a bit of space. Don't care. Space is infinite. We're building into the ocean, it's fine. Now, the hydrogen I don't really want right now, do I? I mean, actually... here's the plan. Do we just build this out and then just sort of dump it over there? That might work. So how much chlorine is this going to make? It's going to make a lot of other stuff. It's going to make 18,000 chlorine per minute. That's a lot of chlorine. That's more chlorine than you can drink. I believe you can't drink more chlorine than that. Please don't test it. Okay, so this is hydrogen. Hydrogen can... No, that was actually correct. Can connect into here. That way if we need more hydrogen, we've got it. Yeah, that's good. That's a good start. Chlorine, you need to also have a plan for. And then you need to adjust your plan when you realize your plan was stupid. It's the SeiferKatt story though, really, isn't it? Okay. Lovely. Then we power it all up. And what we are going to do as well, and here's going to be the trick, we're going to put in a pump, a tank like this. In fact, we're going to do a tank like this. That's good. I like that. Yep, pump like that. That's good. But we are still going to be aware that we might actually need to ditch some fluids at some point. And if we get there, it's always weird when that thing turns on. That's 30,000. So if brine is greater than, say, 58,000, just start dumping it. We've gone too far. Humanity has grown disgusting in their hubris, and they cannot be trusted. Okay, but now the problem is we've got all this sodium hydroxide. Don't touch fluids without their consent. Damn right. Good point. Okay, so then we got all this sodium hydroxide that I don't really want. The plan is we're going to put one more out. Two more out just to be safe. I think we've done this before. And then we get this, and we do that. Okay. And every one of these gets their own hydro plant. Because that's the kind of cool, benevolent dictator that I am. Maybe I shouldn't use the word dictator. It's a bit much. It's also inaccurate. I'm hardly a dictator. It's kind of a dick. There's a difference. Okay. So that will then get these making caustic solution. Now, I don't really know if we need caustic solution. I feel like we don't, so I'm just going to... I just don't like the idea of dumping it when it could be useful. But we're not going to. But we are doing the classic thing where we go like that, like that. That's... Oh, like that. So if caustic solution is ever too high... Welcome back, Wes. You off work? Wearing the mask again, am I? Alright. They let you go, did they? Okay, and then here's the tricky part. It's not actually a tricky part, it's just the part. Here's the part. Okay. And I only really want that to go one way. It's not like you ask permission to leave when your relief shows up, you go. Sounds like that's permission. If he doesn't show up, you don't go. The ultimate permission. I'd be surprised, probably not. Okay, so that should be making more chlorine now. Probably not as much as I'd like to be making, but it's more. So, is that like... are you saying not the arms or yes the arms? I'm very confused. I don't know what Veldak likes eating. I mean, you'd think I would actually, wouldn't by now, but... Oh, that's around the wrong way. Okay. That's supposed to be greater than, not less than. That seems to be working a bit better. And sure enough, we're making a lot more ECH. That's great news. Okay. I mean, hang on, we've got sodium hydroxide here. How much glycerol do we really need? Right now? Not a huge amount. Okay, so what we could do... How much of a belt does this make up? Okay. Because what we could do is put the ECH and the hydrochloric acid in and make glycerol that way. It wouldn't make it very fast, but quite frankly I don't think we need to make a lot of it very fast. So what I think would be good to do is expand this out just a little bit more. And just shift everything by like this much. Nope, this much. Okay, I think that's going to help. Now, the plan is twofold. One, we're going to expand this out a little bit more. At this point, we're going to build all the way across the ocean. Oh, shit, did I just delete that? Damn. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to delete you. So the plan is we're going to go like this. Output priority that way. And then we do need to actually put water in here as well, which I guess we kind of messed that up. But that's alright, we messed up a lot of things here. Okay. That should help. Yeah, I should push everything along. Now, meanwhile, Robotics 2 is almost complete. Which is actually enough reason to stop doing this. Because we need to do... So we need to place 6 charger 2s and 4 demand chests. Okay, well, the funny thing is some of these things I don't give a shit about. Most of this, I don't give a shit about because we're not doing bots. I still need to place them. So I'm just going to walk off into the wilderness, irrelevant of everything else, and we're going to make it happen. So, what do we need to do first, eh? Well, first we need charger 2s. Okay, well let's put these over here so that way we can... So I don't actually care about charger 2s at all. And in fact, if we pick up some charger 1s, how many do we need? We need to place 6 of them. Okay, wow, that's a very quick thing to do. Because we pick up some charger 1s. There they are. That's because you're Benjamin Buttoning the US. So charger, yep, I need 6 of those. Just hand make them, I don't care. And 4 supply chests, which are sensors and small storage chests. Which storage chests, we do actually make these for some reason. And then we need like a couple of sensors, which are right there. And then what we're going to do is go place. Oh, I got an achievement. Not an actual achievement, but great, science complete. Now put those in a crap box. Actually, they can go like in here. I don't really care about those things. Oh, you know what I do care about those, the red wires. What was the other thing I built and didn't care about? To be fair, where do I start? Supply chests, yes. Okay, we'll take those. Actually, we do want those. Alright, anyway, moving on. So, we've done that. We're now working on inserter 3s. They're going to need bearings for the first time. Okay, we knew this day was coming. At some point very soon, we're probably going to need to make more lubricant. But bearings. Yeah, that's probably. Let's go with what should Wes have for lunch. That's a probably better conversation here. Ceramic powder, which is there, and lubricant. It is very easy to make. The only problem is lubricant we do not have a lot of. However, lubricant. You've eaten with KFC. Nice. What we could do is if we bring the other silicon bars over here somewhere, right? I'm sure we make silicon bars. Do we not? We make silicon bars, right? We do. Okay, excellent. So what we could do is bring the silicon bars over here, bring what we need to make lubricant, and make the lubricant over here. Then we can make bearings. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's go get it done. We're gonna have to drop bearings off in a place. At some point, we're going to need to make motor 3s. Not in any real hurry, actually, though. It is so good to have science actually happening for a change. Like, science stopped for so long. Ooh, new construction bots. That's an exciting concept. That might be what we work on afterwards. That's full. That no, oh, fudge. Fudge Roonies. There we go. We're gonna need 2 of those. Because we want as much chlorine coming out of there as possible. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. So let's go over here and let's go make methane. No, not methane. Lubricant. I was like, we make enough methane. I think we need to use methane, so we're going to need to transport it, but I think that's easy enough. Actually, how do we make lubricant? That's probably a valid thought. Methanol, hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride! Okay. All of a sudden, this is not quite as easy as I thought it was going to be. I mean, we could have a hydrogen chloride train. I assume ECH is completely run out over here. Actually, no. It's close. Okay, because they went a long time without resupplies. So what we could do is build a hydrogen chloride train over here, because this hydrogen chloride does make acid. Yes, that's good too. But what we also need is the hydrogen chloride to exist. So over there we're doing all the hydrogen and chloride work. So let's just train up hydrogen chloride, because I have a funny feeling we're going to need that bad boy again someday. Hang on. Don't we already have it? Oh. Never mind, we needed hydrogen chloride already. We've already got hydrogen chloride. Back to the mine! Plunk. That moment when you realize you're actually a genius. Maybe work on that language a little bit better, huh? Plunk. I don't want to ask why the rim shot was there. Am I not a genius? Is that what you're implying? Is that the implication of this world? I think that's supposed to be connected, and it's not. Genius is probably a bit far-fetched, actually. Okay. Where are we getting this hydrogen chloride from in the first place, actually? Is brine. Oh, hey, brine. Alright, well, I guess we're making hydrogen chloride over here. Okay. We probably, at that point, need to... Okay, let's split this. That's hydrogen chloride, right? Or at least it should be. We're going to need to... Well, that's going to just ditch all that hydrogen chloride that's there. Not really a problem, because that was there when there was too much. So that's just dealing with an old overflow. Don't worry about that. What we do need is to get this brine... Yeah, okay. I really wish these pipes went all the way through here. Really not helping anything. Where's this brine? Oh, the brine's coming from over there. I think the plan here is we're going to move this up a little bit. Just so that way it's not in the way, like it is literally right now. That gives us a little bit more room to work with. Not that room is really a problem, of course, but... nice to just change things up a little bit. Because then we can use this space for this. Now that will get me my hydrogen and chlorine, and I like them. I like hydrogen and chlorine. And then we need to make hydrogen chloride, which is actually really easy because you just sort of poke them back in there. You just poke that in there. Easy. And then we simply do this. And then we, I don't know, ditch the caustic solution. Is caustic solution needed anywhere up here? Not really. Just dump the caustic solution. Oh, are we missing robots? Kind of. They're not far. We are running a little low on pipes, but hopefully that's not a problem. That's never going to fit. The running a little low on pipes situation is getting 3, 2... Getting very problematic, actually. Who did the first step when Panda and Seif met? I'll ask. I know the answer, but I'll ask. Oh, Wes, don't even get me started on epoxy today, please. God. Valdek, your answer is I did. That is what I thought the answer was, and that's what the answer was. So that's good. Oh, epoxy. Okay. So with that, we just got to... Oh, we need actual water as well. Okay, well now we definitely don't have everything we need. Okay, so we gotta go get some water. Sorry, some pipes. Because otherwise we're gonna have other problems. Okay, pick up those robots or they'll get sad. Don't really want sad robots. Run to that pipe. Otherwise that pipe will be like, why am I never hit? Goodness, no. No, 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 no. What sort of people do you think we are? Goodness. And if even there was a story, it's not something I'm going to tell on stream, but it wasn't the story. Hey, look, don't you worry, Robbie, you do you. You're more than welcome to just hang out. If hearing someone prattle on about epoxy helps you in any way, then I'm happy to be here for that. So don't you worry about it. You don't need to be active in chat. You do what you want to do. And that goes for everyone. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Everyone just does. Everyone has their own thing they got to do. Like personally, when I'm working and watching Twitch, I'm not really that active in chat as well, unless someone says something really ridiculous and I have to say something. But yeah, do what you want. I'm just happy if you guys are here and spending your time with me. I think that's I really appreciate that. You guys don't owe me anything. Okay, so we needed pipes. The pipes are typically down here somewhere. But those weren't even pipes. Those were pipes are here. Grabs, belts. Yes, they're almost the same thing. All right then. So we now have everything we need to make a lot more lubricant. I think. No, we don't. I don't know why I thought that. We've now just got a lot of hydrogen chloride, near silicon, we can bring in the methanol, and then we can make a lot of lubricant. Which is what we need. Clunk. You know what? It wouldn't be a car ride without crashing into 3 or 4 rocks. 2 in quick succession. Panda's got that to look forward to. And it had so many rocks. Do we not have that connected? We don't. Oh dear. Now we've got it connected. Cool. Out of curiosity, what is the recipe for this like? It's 15-15. Okay, it's equal numbers. That's what I was wanting to make sure of. Okay, now I need fresh water to turn into caustic solution. Wait, did we already have water there? We already had water in there. Damn it. Alright, so that will make my... Oh, I didn't pick up power poles while I was there. I didn't know I needed power poles, but now I see it. Okay, so that's a lot of hydrogen chloride being made now, which is good, because we needed that. That's the thing though, like I'm always working on something. Something's always getting fixed and made, and progress is constantly being made. While biters don't exist, there is no way to go backwards in progress. And I'll call that a success. 4.4, 4.6. Okay, that's fine. How much are you actually making? 14,000 per minute? That's good! It's a good number. So, what I would like to do now is probably do one of these bad boys. Okay. And then I'm going to do one of these bad boys. Remember, if you're not doing your bad boys correctly, you're going to run into problems. Do your bad boys correctly. Okay. Now, we do have train stations. That's good. Happy about that. Nope. Methanol. Yeah, methanol drop. Now that's probably full because I don't think it's ever actually been used. Aha, it's about to be used now though. You know what I mean. I'm not entirely sure what I meant out of curiosity. Like, not out of curiosity, as a matter of point. That's a two wagon train. Weird dog, that's two wagon train right there. Wee doggy, in other words, small dog. Okay. So that's going to get my silicon ingots, my methanol, and my hydrogen chloride. Okay, so all I really need now is the chemical plant. And I'm going to do the wiggle. Which, the wiggle is a lot easier to do than you'd think. You've done it a few times. And I have done a wiggle in my days. Okay, so we're not making that. Actually, have we even made lube? No, that's what we're doing now, of course. Yes, that's what we're making now. Okay. And we need to wiggle the other direction as well. Mad wiggling both directions. Hell yeah. Here's the thought. Could I? Dare I? No, I dare not. I dared too greedily there. You know what they say, who dares wins. Especially when you're going to Darwin. Make that clear. Which I've never been to Darwin, so I don't know if that's true. I've never dared enough to Darwin. Okay, and if we just pop that in there, gotta get the silicon ingots. Where the hell are we getting those from? I don't know, up there somewhere. Find them. Don't worry. Do not fret, my friends. We will find the silicon ingots. In fact, they're right there. We really didn't have to look as hard as we were. Do 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 do. That's the Great Escape. I don't know why the Great Escape is being used for silicon ingots coming in. Also, they're in the wrong place. One off, as they say. One off. Okay. Okay. So that makes hydrochloric acid, which is actually a bit of a problem. But we can get rid of that. Because we've already got a plan for that. We just put the hydrochloric acid into here. Oh! 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 Science! We are not done! We're not ready! We're not dressed properly! Oh, that's fine. Sometimes science comes before you're dressed properly. Okay, that's alright. Then we want to have tanks of lubricant. And then we should have just enough to get this sorted. However, we do actually want to use this lubricant for something right now. But, now we've actually already got a lubricant pick, which is kind of funny. So we do need to limit the train to 1, and we're going to have to limit this to 1 as well. Or we could just make that something else, because this is just clearly a better thing. That is required for much smaller systems. How was that train fueled? Oh, yeah. Hmm. So then we want these to come down here, make a lot of bearings, I suppose. Rah! I'm a bearing. Yeah, that got said. How are we going to fuel this train? Oh, we've got fuel over there. Okay. Well, Yeah, actually, I still think that's correct. I think we are going to get rid of this train station. Gonna call it for Hoot Regards. Come on for Hoot Regards. I said come on for Hoot Regards. Everybody to the limit. The cheat is to the limit. Okay. Now we're going to have a bit of a problem with the fuel that this train's currently carrying, so we're just going to make it abandon its fuel. Otherwise, we were going to run into a problem like immediately, and I'm not okay with running into problems immediately. Well, not immediately. We're going to run into problems in like 6 to 8 hours. Have I seen Bruce Almighty? I have seen that one actually, yes. Why do you ask? It's been a long time since I've seen Bruce Almighty, of course, but yes, I have seen that one. I didn't see Evan Almighty, though. Or I think that's what it was called. I don't know. I didn't see the other movie. It's a fun movie. It is. Maybe? Not off the top of my head, no, not really. Remember Riley wasn't the news anchor like the character in the sequel? Oh, wait, yes, I do kind of remember. And he's just saying like weird shit. Wait. Is that... Who's that actor? I feel like I know that actor. Not personally, obviously. Oh god, I don't know. Alright, hang on. Give me a second. Alright. That is Steve Carell first off, right? I'm really bad with knowing actors, but I'm pretty sure that's who it is. What, like the blah, 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 blah. Just like something like that? Is that what you wanted? Blah, blah, blah. It just sounds like a really drunk sim. Alright, so we're going to turn that around. And we're just going to ditch all that lubricant and we're going to put it back into the system. That's what you wanted? Soon, soon. It is, again, does sound very simlish. Okay, we need power poles. And driving through my base is certainly the safest way to get them. We're going to leave the car there in a very difficult place to get. Okay, Papples. Can you tell me what a Palpole looks like? I cannot remember. All I know is I touched one, and then I immediately exploded. And yet I figured it out. You know? Again, and yet I figured it out. And he got what he wanted. Because that's the sort of quality service we offer here at SeiferKatt, Twitch TV something .com/net slosh slosh.co.nz. That's the service you get. I'm proud to offer such a quality service. Proud might be a bit much, but you know what I mean. You know, I almost wonder if I could use that lubricant station to bring in the bearings. No, it's probably not a good place for it. Funk. Why are you not making anything? Don't feel like it, huh? Maybe you should feel like it. You ever think about that? Eh? He's thinking about it now. Okay. So now we want this stuff. Ooh, looking at things I really wish I'd brought like a little bit more in the old beltway, but they say you got what you got. Velek, just to be clear, did you make me do that just so you could clip it? Was this your intent? Because it's a pretty ingenious plan at that point. Ingenious might be too strong a word, but you know what I mean. I guess it's kind of like the take a picture, it'll last longer moment, isn't it? Make a clip, it'll last longer. Okay. So now what we want to do with the ceramic powder, we've got foundries. Tell me we've got foundries. Oh, we do have foundries. Excellent. I think that was there was something in the bottle, wasn't it? Can't let the boys miss it. Yeah, I suppose that's true. As long as those boys stay out of my yard, it's okay. I'm sick of those boys in my gosh darn yard. Alright, well you take care. Thanks for coming. Alright, now the question is how many bearings is this making? 960 per minute? Okay, that's half a belt. That's not bad, actually. Okay, and so half a belt of bearings later. Um, right, and we connect that, and we have bearings, right? No, because you don't have lubricant connected. Okay, well, obviously we're going to connect lubricant. Obvious. I would like that to be connected that way, though. Okay, so there's bearings. Now, the question is, do we put them in a box? And the answer is, I think, as always, yeah, we do.
Not kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following Lacking a Life. Really appreciate it. Got any questions? Feel free to ask. If the question is, why is your base weird? I can't answer that one. I wish I had an answer to that one, but I have no answers. But welcome aboard. Okay, so we have now got bearings. Let's put them in boxes. It's kind of weird at the moment because we're going to box them and then we're going to unbox them at the source, but you know, I think it's still beneficial. Okay. And we've got no. Oh, we do have. We can't I don't think we can turn them back into cargo wagons. No, we cannot. Okay, that's a shame. Darn. Well, we're going to need more cargo wagons at this rate. By this rate, I mean like literally right now. Yep. Okay, and then we're going to... I mean, the good news is we can still box things up and have it all ready to go. So when the trains are ready... it'll be okay. Put them in boxes for now. We're going to get stack inserters very soon after this, but... Oh. What, you want to be told what to do? Or are you just going to guess? There you go. Put the bearings in the boxes, please. Is it worth getting the fuel in here now? I think, yeah. Obviously. No, just don't even bother get the fuel. Fuel's irrelevant. I am joking, of course. Fuel is quite relevant. Okay, that gets the fuel in the train. And then we're going to get the water out of the train. Which is a weird thing to say aloud, I know, but such is the way this train system is designed. In fact, we're out of belts. Sure, we're out of belts, we're out of train carriages. We're just out of everything right now, aren't we? Bewah! Bearing B pick. Sounds like a name, doesn't it? Hello, esteemed gentlemen. I am Bearing B Pick, and I am pleased to make your acquaintance. I don't like that those aren't being boxed. That should be boxed. Okay, we're going to stop this for a moment. It just sounded like everything was just disappointed with my choice. Oh, probably didn't need to go that far. Okay, now the plan is we're going to box them. Thankfully it doesn't have a name, which means not really going anywhere. So... How best to deal with this? Well, obviously got to turn these around. Oh, we're having power problems, are we? Yes, wind turbines have gone to absolutely shocking levels. The grid battery survived for like a few minutes and then they die. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, the idea is this will hopefully fill this up. It'll box these all up all nice and shiny, and then we can sort it out properly in the future. Need power? Yeah, we probably need to put more wind turbines down, or... maybe more grid batteries. The grid batteries are clearly not enough. I think we can all agree on that. We'll put some more wind turbines. I don't know. I don't think more wind turbines is actually the problem. Like, it can be, but is it the problem? I don't know. Probably not. While we are here, is there anything that we can just grab that we need? Grab some chemical plants, maybe? We need some foundries as well, actually. Yeah, that's good. Good to have extra stuff. While we're here, really long journey on that one. There's wind turbines over here, which I would quite like to add to my collection. And what were we actually here for in the first place? We ran out of something, because you always do. Trains! I ran out of trains. Well, actually cargo wagons, technically, but yeah, as far as anyone's concerned, same thing, right? The train and the cargo wagon, same thing. Someone's going to dispute that. And they wouldn't be wrong. They're not actually the same thing. Are we still having shortages of filters? Really? Why? Not enough graphite. Interesting problem. Really? Problem, hydrogen? How do we have hydrogen shortages? How is this possible? Oh, wait, is this when we were like trying to make all the lubricant in the world? We've made all the lubricant in the world. Should have enough hydrogen now. Okay, well, plan to deal with that, I suppose. probably get rid of those at some point in the near future. Okay, please keep making more graphite. We do really need it. I know it's not. This is not the place that builds the best graphite, but it still should be making something. Goodness gracious. Absolute laziness of the factory right now. Well, anyway. Speaking of laziness of the factory, we are almost done for tonight, so we're just going to connect the bearings and then we're going to call it. But we've got quite a lot done today, I think. And next session on Monday, we're going to get some more done. This is not going the fastest, but that's okay. Stack inserters will help that process a lot, I think. Okay, so cargo wagon, is this connected? It is. Nice. That's not connected though. That's not connected at all. Now it's connected. We are having power problems again. That's never good. That's alright. It's also never unusual. We are probably having problems with ceramic powder? Really? What is the problem? Oh wait, do we not get rid of the carbon monoxide? That's a mistake. Does that not get nitrogen? No, it doesn't. Maybe it should get nitrogen. But then we have no way of getting rid of carbon monoxide because someone didn't plan for that. Just release carbon monoxide into the atmosphere. It's fine. It's where it belongs. It likes to be there. Alright, and with that, the bearings are being constructed once again, I hope. They are. So next session what we're going to do is make these inserter 3s, and that should speed up a lot. I mean, it's a stack size of 1, so they're not really stack inserters so much as slightly stack insertery. Stack size of 2. So, I mean, they are slightly faster than a regular inserter. It's not really what I would consider a stack, but okay. Stack of 2. But I mean, they turn faster, right? 720. They turn the same speed. Okay, so it really just is a slightly bigger stack. Really? Yeah, they don't get back bigger in a hurry, do they? That's fine. Anyway, let's call it for the day. Let's save and hi. It's me. So, thank you everyone for watching today. I really appreciate having you all here. If you have enjoyed today and you're not currently following, please do consider giving a follow. I'd appreciate it. And it'll be the best way for you to come back and witness however the hell this is going to proceed. Oh, this is happening again. Hang on a second. Why did the yay not be on top? Oh no. Anyway, sorry, not important. What was I saying? Yes, if you really enjoyed today, you can also subscribe or donate if you wish, but do not feel like you have to. It is an option for you if you want it. Supports me, but don't feel like you have to. Typically, I stream 4 nights a week. That's Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. With Sunday being the day where I play Crusader Kings. Every other day, I play Factorio and Nullius and just continue this build. It takes a while. What else is there to say? Yes, you can also find these. I really need a button for this. You can find these videos on youtube.com/SeiferKatt, or you can go to Discord, and that's how you can find me outside the regular streaming hours. Thanks for being here, Veldak. Really appreciate having you here. Oh, you just redeem everything when this happens, don't you? Oh, Odaba, I owe you a stretch. I just remembered. I was thinking yesterday, I forgot. So there you go. There's your stretch. It was delayed, but you get it. We get there eventually. Anyway, we're done for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.